So we are in this video we are continuing with where we stopped in the previous class or the previous video. So we are starting off from the 11th problem. Let me read the problem. A metal alloy is made from copper and lead in the ratio 3:5. If a block of alloy contains 3.6 kg of copper, how much lead does it contain? And then there is another part to the question. Another block of the alloy has a mass of 6.24 kg. So in that, what is the mass of copper and what is the mass of lead? That is the question. So I'll write the details what is given in the initial part of the question. Copper and lead. So this alloy contains copper and lead, and the ratio is 3:5. Then if the block contains 3.6 kg of copper, if copper there is a block and it has 3.6 kg of copper, then how much lead does it contain? I don't know how much. I'll call it X. So what I'll do is my initial part of the to solve a part of the question, I'll write let the amount of lead equals X kg. Now because it's an alloy and the ratio is given 3:5, so that ratio will be maintained. 3:5 will be in proportion with 3.6 is to X. I have to solve this to get my answer. Two smileys, done. Next, 3 into X equals 5 into 3.6. Now X is equal to 5 into 3.6 divided by 3. 3 ones are and then 3 twos are 6. So 5 into 1.2 is 5. 5 into 1.2 gives you 6. That's it. So we got the answer for the A part of the question. How much lead does it contain? It contains 6 kg lead. Next, part B of the question. Another block of alloy has a mass of 6.24 kg. The total mass he gives, which is 6.24 kg. So how much copper does it contain and how much lead does it contain? This is what we are supposed to find out. So for this, what I will do is the ratio of copper is to lead is 3:5. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. Just excuse me. Okay, so what I will do here is copper and lead is in the ratio 3:5. If I add 3 and 5, I get 8. Now copper, 3 parts out of 8 parts will be copper. 3 parts out of 8 parts will be copper in this alloy. Now out of for 6.24 kgs, what it will be? How much copper will I have? So if it is 3 parts out of 8 parts, then in 6.24 kgs, how much will be copper? This is how I'm calculating it. So you just have to do this calculation. 3 into 6.24, that divided by 8 gives you 2.34. It's 2.34 kgs. Similarly, lead. So you can do 5 by 8 into 6.24, or you can just write 8 minus 2.34. Whatever you do, you will still get the same answer. So 8 minus 2.34 is 5.66 kgs. So you can calculate like this also. It is 5 out of 8. Then for 6.24, how much? When you solve this part, you will still get 5.66 only. You can go ahead with this calculation or 8 minus 2.34, that calculation. Either ways, you'll get the same answer. Next, okay, you have to excuse me. I'll mute the audio for a second. There's outside noise. I'll mute the audio for a second. Okay, I can't help with the noise. You have to manage. 12th question. I'll read the question. Madhuka plays tennis. During one practice, the ratio of the serves he hit in to the serves he hit out was 23 is to 2. 23 is to 2 is the ratio. Which of these statements are definitely true or could be true? So first one, he hit 23 times as many serves in as he hit out. This is definitely wrong. 23 times, that is, if he hits one serve out, 23 times of 1 is 23. 1 out, he hit 20 as many serves in, and 23 in. So this is what the statement is saying. But here we have 23 is to 2. Therefore, this is wrong. Next, second one. 92% of his serves were in. 92% of his serves were in. 92% means 92 out of 100. 92 out of 100 were in. How do we verify this? The original ratio is 23 were in out of how many? 23 were in out of how many? Out of 25. Because 23 plus 2 gives me 25. So out of 25 times he served, he or she, it's Madhuka, sorry. So out of 25 terms she served, 23 were in and 2 were out. So I have to compare this 92 by 100 with 92 out of 100 with 23 out of 25. Now here 25 into 4 gives me 100. 23 into 4 gives me actually 92. So therefore this statement is correct. Second statement is definitely correct. Which of these statements are definitely true or could be true? This could be true. This instead of saying definitely true or could be true, this is true. Okay, this is definitely true. Then third one, for every 2 of his serves that were in, 23 serves were out. For every 2 of his serves that were in, actually for every 2 serves that were out, 23 were in. So they have given it in reverse way. So this is not correct. Next, fourth one. Second one is right, first one is wrong. Third one is wrong. Fourth one. 2 out of 23 of his serves were out. It's not 2 out of 23 but 2 out of 25. 2 out of 25 of his serves were out. So this statement is also wrong. Fifth one, he hit 69 serves in and 6 serves out. 69 serves in. 23 serves were in and 2 serves were out. Okay, this is how the original question is, 23 in and 2 out. Now 23 into 3, 2 into 3. I will do 23 into 3 and 2 into 3. 23 into 3 gives me 69 and 2 into 3 gives me 6. So 69 in and 6 out. So this is following the same proportion of 23 is to 2. 23 is to 2 is in proportion with 69 is to 6. Okay, so therefore this statement is also correct. There is another way to find whether these two ratios are in proportion or not. This and this, when you multiply, they should be equal. That is 2 into 69 should be equal to 23 into 6. Just check if it is correct. 69 into 2 will be 70, 70, 140, 138, and 23 into 6, 6 2s are 6 3s are 18, 1 carry, 6 2s are 12, and plus 1 13, 13, 138 equals 38. So that's it. This is enough for us to find out that the statement is correct. 69 serves in and 6 serves out. Now B, for any incorrect statements in part A, write the correct statement. So what can be, how can I change the first statement to? I can say that he hit 23 serves in compared to 2 serves out. I will change it like that. Second part is correct. I don't have to change anything. Third part, for every 2 of his serves that were in, 23 serves were out. Change it. For every 23 of his serves that were in, 23 serves, 2 serves were out. So you have to interchange 2 with 23 and the statement is correct. Fourth one, 2 out of 23 of his serves were out. Instead, make it 2 out of 25 of his serves were out. And then fifth part is anyway correct, so we don't have to change anything. So I'm not writing the answers for the statements. You can write the statements, pretty simple. Next we move to problem 13. A purple paint is a mixture of blue and red paint in the ratio 8:5. Blue and red is in the ratio 8:5. Okay. If 3.8 liters of red paint are used, will 6 liters of blue paint be enough? If 3.8 liters of red 3.8 liters of red is used, will 6 liters be 6 liters of blue paint be enough to make the purple paint? What I will do over here is, let the quantity of blue paint required equals x liters. So here I'll write x liters and I'll try to find out what should be the exact value of x. Okay. So 8:5 is in proportion with x:3.8. Use smileys. 5x is equal to 8 into 3.8. Okay, then x is equal to 8 into 3.8 divided by 5. Now when I solve this, I get 8 into 3.8 equals 30.4. That divided by 5 gives me 6.08. So I need exactly 6.08 liters of blue paint, right? Yeah, blue paint. So is 6 liters enough? That's the question. Is 6 liters of blue paint enough? It's not enough because we need 6.08 liters. I'll write my answer as we need 6.08 liters of blue paint. That's it. Next, 14. What's the question? Amir and Rita have some sweets in the ratio 3:7. Rita gets 52 more sweets than Amir. How many sweets do they get each? Okay, Amir and Rita, they have sweets in the ratio 3:7. Rita gets 52 more sweets than Amir. What I will do, Amir, let number of sweets with Amir be, let number of sweets with Amir equals X. So if he has X, then Rita has 52 more sweets than what Amir has. 52 more than what Amir has. Amir has X. 52 more than X is 52 plus X. Now I can equate this ratio. 3:7 is in proportion with X is to 52 plus X. This is how many sweets do they get each. Now I have to solve this. I am using my smileys. I have 7x is equal to 3 into 52 plus x. And what is this? 3 into 52. 50 times 3 is 150. 2 times 3 is 6. So it is 156 plus 3 times x. Now I'll take this 3x on the other side. 7x minus 3x is equal to 156. 7x minus 3x is 4x equals 156. X is equal to 156 by 4. And 4 ones are 4, 3s are 12. Then 2 is a reminder, 3 is a reminder. Again 14, 15, 3, 3 and 6, 4 9s are 36. So it is X is 39. So Amir has 39 sweets and Rita has 39 plus 52. How many sweets do they each get? Amir gets 39 sweets. 39 plus 52 is 11, 1 carry, 8, 9, 1. Rita gets 91 sweets. Done. We move to the next question. 15th one. 7 calculators cost $41.58. How much do 3 calculators cost and how many calculators can you buy for $58? Okay, now you can use a ratio proportion method or unitary method, whatever you're comfortable with. Let me choose unitary method itself for this. 7 calculators cost how much? $41.58. 3 calculators cost how much? 3 calculators cost me 41.58 by 7 into 3, and then solve this. 41.58 divided by 7 equals 5.94. That into 3 gives you 17.82. Three calculators are costing you $17.8. This is one part of the equation. 15a is solved. Next, 15b. How many calculators can you buy for $58? Now, three calculators cost me this much. One calculator costs how much? 17.8 divided by 3, and that is equal to $5.94. And then how many can you buy for $58? 58 divided by 5.94, I need to calculate. Okay, that gives me 58 divided by 5.94 gives me 9.76 something something. Okay, you don't have to write this. You just write 3 decimals, that's enough. You can write these many calculators, but obviously nobody would want to buy up. You will buy 1, 2, 3 calculators, 9 calculators, 10 calculators, but you wouldn't buy 9.76 calculators. It doesn't make sense. So my answer will be, you can buy 9 calculators. Let me, how many calculators can you buy for $58? You can buy, or I can buy 9 calculators. That's it. 16th one. In a chemistry lab, acid and water are mixed in the ratio 2:11. Acid and then water are mixed in the ratio 2:11. How much acid and how much water are needed to make 585 ml? If you need to make 585 ml of the mixture, how many ml of acid is required and how many ml of water is required? That's the question. Now what I'll do is I'll add 2 plus 11. 2 plus 11 gives me 13. Now if you make 13 ml, then in the 13 ml, 2 ml will be acid and 11 ml will be water. Acid, 2 out of 13 is acid. So for 585 ml, what will be the quantity? You have to solve this. 585 divided by 13 gives you how much? You can do that calculation. It will give you 45. And 45 into 2 is 90. So it will be 90 ml. And then what? Water. So totally I need 585. So that's the total amount. Acid is 90 ml, out of which 90 ml is acid. So 585 minus 90 should give me the remaining part, which is water. 585 minus 90 is 485, 495 ml. That's it. You can do this or you can do this. 11 out of 13 is water. So for 585, how much is water? You do this calculation, you'll still get the same answer. You'll get 495 ml. So you can employ this method or you can employ this method. Whatever method you employ, you'll still get the same answer. Anyway, I'll stick with the first method. Lastly, wait, how much acid and acid? 90 ml. It's just that I want to present the answer neatly. 495 ml, and just put this in a box. Yeah, that's it. 17th question. He gives you a tabular column, and then we need to fill the blanks. 381. He's saying x and y are directly proportional to each other. So therefore I need to copy and complete this table. 108 and then 20, and then he leaves this empty. X and y are directly proportional. If x increases, y increases. If x reduces, y reduces. So here we are making use of ratio and proportion again. That's all. I'll first reduce this 3 and 81. X is to y equals 3 is to 81, or is in proportion with 3 is to 81. This 3 is to 81, I would like to simplify this. What do I get? 3, 1. I'm dividing both with 3. When I divide both of them by 3, 3 divided by 3 gives me 1, and 81 divided by 3 gives me 27. So the basic ratio is 1 is to 27. The basic ratio is 1 is to 27. Now 27 into what gives me 108? 27 into 4 gives me 108. 1 into 4 gives me what? Gives me 4. So I fill the empty cell. Lastly, I need to fill this particular cell. Again, I'll use the same method. 1 into what gives me 20? 1 into 20 gives me 20. So 27 into what gives me 20? Sorry, 27 into 20 gives me what? 27 into 20 is 7 plus 7, 14, 1 carry, 54, 5, 540. 27 into 20 is 540. That's it. I fill the tabular column. You can show this working in here in the working column. 27 into 20, you can show it here, and then 27 into 4, you can show it in the working column if it is a non-calculator paper. Similarly, we need to fill another tabular column, and here the tabular column is like this: x, y, 8, 28, then 10, then blank, then 77. This is the tabular column. Once again, I'll reduce this 8 and 28 in its simplest form. X is to y is in proportion with 8 is to 28. So this ratio 8 is to 28, I'll reduce it to its simplest form. I can divide both of them with 4. 4 2s are 8, and 4 5s are 4 6, 4 7s are 28. So this can be reduced to 2 is to 7. The simplest form is 2 is to 7. 2 into what gives me 10? 2 into 5 gives me 10. 7 into 5 gives me 35. Next. 7 into what gives me 77? 7 into 11. So 2 into 11 gives me 22. That's all. This is how you solve this problem. So we are done. See you in the next video.